7. Oh, big right hand!
まあでも正直本当にその自分のボクシングにまだまだ満足できてないというか 100% の自信がないというかだからこそここまで強くなりたいというモチベーションも高く今練習できてると思うし
If you think of Naoya Inoue's training session as a cascade of simple exercises, you guessed wrong. And let me give you a stern warning. His training methods are not for the average Joe. Most of the techniques will leave you in awe, as you'll witness for yourself how the old school methods can still be implemented in the modern day boxing era. Sit back, relax, and enjoy as we go through the training routine of Naoya. Naoya Inoue has emerged as a rising star in the boxing world. At just 31 years old, he has already accomplished a great deal, becoming a champion in 4 different weight divisions. Previously, he held the title of undisputed Bantamweight champion, and he has since added titles in the Junior Bantamweight, Flyweight, and Super Bantamweight divisions to his resume. Inoue holds an impressive record of 26 wins and 0 losses, with 23 of those victories coming by knockout. Naoya Inoue's father, Shingo Inoue, was also a boxer, which means he got to set the stage for Naoya's journey into the sport while serving as an inspiration. You know, like a father hero figure. A popular ESPN boxing analyst, Mark Kriegel, believes boxing was always in Naoya's blood. Since he first put on gloves and stepped into the ring, he saw himself as a fighter and never considered any other career path. Naoya's father played a significant role in shaping his son's boxing career, constantly pushing him to excel even when it seemed like he reached his limit and prime. Growing up, Naoya was already neck-deep in boxing due to his father's lifelong dedication to the sport. The legacy of boxing was handed down from father to son, becoming a cherished tradition. With rigorous training and his father's guidance, Naoya developed into a formidable force in the boxing world. Their unique bond gave rise to the fierce persona known as the Monster in boxing circles. Even legendary boxer Mike Tyson has acknowledged Naoya's skill, suggesting he might surpass the likes of Manny Pacquiao. Naoya's training methods are far from ordinary, adding to his mystique in the sport. In terms of Inoue's routine, information online is scarce and can't be found that easily. However, it's known that he typically starts his day with cardio or morning runs, followed by strength and conditioning exercises. In the afternoon, he dedicates at least 2 hours to gym sessions. Though specifics are lacking, one can infer that Inoue's training sessions likely incorporate a variety of exercises and drills aimed at improving his overall fitness and power. As we already said, Inoue's most known trademark is his devastating knockout punch and body shot. But the reason for that devastating power is not what you might expect. Instead of hitting the weights, Inoue sticks to traditional boxing methods. If you take a peek into Inoue's training routine, you'll see him focusing on pad drills, heavy bags, shadow boxing, and sparring sessions. But it doesn't stop there. He also incorporates explosive sprint training, including resisted sprints and runs up the stairs or hills. And when it comes to building strength, Inoue opts for unconventional workouts, like swinging a sledgehammer, kind of like chopping wood, battling with ropes, and tossing boulders. One of Inoue's biggest strengths, aside from his power, is his precision. He's meticulous about where he lands his punches, aiming for maximum impact. It's no wonder that with such a dedicated training regimen, Inoue transforms into the monster when he steps into the ring. When it comes time to training boxers like Inoue, sometimes sticking to the basics is the most effective approach. Inoue's coaches focus heavily on fundamental techniques to help him reach his full potential. This typically involves various drills and exercises. In Inoue's training routine, pad work is a must-do. It's not just about throwing punches, it's about mastering defense, stringing together punches, and perfecting footwork. Plus, he uses the punch shield to crank up the power in his punches and finesse his footwork angles. And when it comes to building strength and working on those punch combos, you'll always find him on the heavy bag, sweating it out to boost his speed and power. One look at how he punches the heavy bag and y'all be saying, "Jeez!" However, Inoue doesn't neglect shadow boxing either. This exercise allows him to refine his technique while working on explosive punches. Additionally, sparring plays a crucial role in his training routine. Unlike some fighters, Inoue is often seen sparring and putting his partner to sleep. This exercise helps him feel more comfortable and prepared to adapt to different opponents during actual fights. In Inoue's training, he really hammers home the importance of hitting hard. But what really makes him special is how spot on he is with his punches. He's like a sniper in the ring, landing his shots exactly where he wants with a ton of power. By working on both power and accuracy in his training sessions, Inoue has gotten really good at it, making life tough for anyone who steps into the ring with him. One thing that people notice missing from his training videos is reflex drills. They might not get as much attention, but they could still be part of his routine. Or maybe there just isn't much footage of them online. When it comes to defense and reflexes, Inoue focuses a lot on pad work and sparring. These help him practice dodging punches and reacting quickly to his opponents. For his cardio, Inoue does a bunch of sprint exercises in the mornings. These sprints are like mimicking the quick bursts of energy needed in boxing matches, which fits perfectly with Inoue's style of being a powerful and accurate hitter. In his sprint routine, he does stuff like running up stairs or hills, which are old-school ways to build up your ability to explode with energy. You'll often catch him running upstairs. This helps him get stronger and faster at the same time. He also does resisted sprints, where he's pulling a resistance band attached to his coach, giving him a bit of a challenge to power through. Furthermore, Inoue mixes in some regular flat ground sprints, often racing against his training buddies. This not only amps up the competition, but also toughens up his mental game and determination to come out on top. As for getting stronger and staying fit, Inoue doesn't bother with heavy lifting since he is in a lighter weight class as a boxer. Instead, he sticks to practical exercises using his own body weight. One of his favorites is hammering away at a tire with a sledgehammer. It's a modern take on the old-school wood-chopping drill you see in those Rocky movies. This workout helps Inoue beef up his power and give his upper body some serious strength. But hold up, there's more, and when I say more, I mean a lot more. Inoue also throws in some battle rope workouts as part of his routine. These exercises are awesome for building up endurance and power in the upper body. Another thing he always does is pull-ups, which help beef up his back muscles and make his whole body stronger. What might surprise you is that Inoue also does shot put exercises. This shows how serious he is about keeping his entire body in top shape. Even though he's not a heavyweight boxer like Deontay Wilder, Inoue understands very well the importance of exercises that works lots of muscles and helps him generate power. It's worth mentioning that these exercises help Inoue get stronger and fitter without having to lift really heavy weights. Even though everyone talks about his knockout power, he's also really good at picking his shots and landing them right where he wants. During his pad work and heavy bag sessions, Inoue's always working on his footwork and dodging punches. This makes it very hard for his opponents to hit him back after he lands a punch. Inoue's training is all about doing the same moves over and over again until they're second nature. There's this one clip where he throws a right punch and then quickly dodges to the left to avoid getting hit back. He pulled off this move perfectly to knock out Maloney in their big fight. It just shows how Inoue's focus on accuracy and smart training helps him win in the ring. It's like practicing the basics a ton makes a huge difference. By the time the fight rolls around, Inoue's got those moves down pat, and it looks like he's not even trying hard. Inoue also focuses a lot on body shots, whether he's a bodyguard shield, doing pad work, or practicing with a punch shield and his trainer. He's super focused on getting those shots just right. And you can see how all that repetition pays off when he's in the ring, delivering those body shots with precision and ease. Watching Inoue in action during a fight, you can tell he's not just relying on power punches. He's got those basic techniques down so well that he makes them look easy. He's not just some brute force, he's got some serious skills. Besides, Inoue knows that recovery is key to staying on top of his game. He makes sure to get plenty of rest and listens to his body so he's mentally and physically ready for every match. He even talked about it in an interview, saying how some days he feels drained and opts for lighter training without using his legs. He knows pushing too hard when he's tired just leads to stress and feeling out of sorts. Inoue's big on taking breaks when he needs them, saying that being strong isn't just about muscles in boxing. Inoue knows why it's important to stay quick and agile too. What are your thoughts on Inoue's insane training routine? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe with the notifications on to get updated when we upload again.